I want to talk about the front office and what the Eagles are going to do going into the future. You know, and involving the fans, it involves the fans, and you know, it's a lot of YouTubers I watch that do Eagles videos and stuff like that. It's just not the way that we want to be looked at. As we don't want to be looked at as we're being negative, and we are, we're very positive about this season, especially within the Philly Knights. We're pretty positive. I see most of us are positive about the season. And it's not like a group where we all just agree on things because we agree on it together, because we just agree, like one person agrees, we're just like on that bandwagon, that agreeing bandwagon. It's not like that. It's because we've had some heat between free agency, the draft, between games last year. It's literally been fucking crazy, and like we get in some heated fucking discussions, and there's shit that we don't like, there's shit that we like, and then this is probably one of the first off seasons where, I really barely any bad moves. Like, I did not see any bad moves within this off season. I mean, Howie, with the cap, what was it? The cap was pretty much right before free agency. The cap, the day of free agency, a few hours before free agency started, the cap was only at $2 million. It wasn't even at, we didn't have a significant amount of cap. Now I know that Connor Barwin helped out with that, but to get all these guys and have no cap is kind of nuts. We released Leotis McKelvin, and then what happened was we put the tender on fucking Trey. We signed him to put a tender on Trey Burton, so that took us another. We got rid of, I think, McKelvin for a few million, for $3-4 million, and then what happened was we put a tender on Burton, so we went back down, and it was already like $2 million. So we're like fucked. And so free agency, we're sitting in hangouts, and we're like, man, what the fuck's gonna happen? Because we only got $2 million cap. The Eagles have made no moves to make any moves. And we're sitting there like, all right, well, we got really nothing to fucking work with here because we haven't done anything. They're trying to trade Kelsey and Kendricks like the last fucking minute. And then all of us Eagles fans are getting fucking like, desperate in our fucking minds to get an all-star on this team. And then we're like, fuck it, just get Brandon Cooks. Fuck it, get a first rounder for Brandon. Give a first rounder away. We're just going out of our fucking minds, reaching out, just trying to get something done, and we're just going fucking crazy, and it's just a stressful day. And then, bam. Then the off season, free agency starts. Torrey Smith, as soon as we signed Torrey Smith, I thought, hey, you know what? Fuck, this is it. And I know the Eagles want him for the past few years. That's the only signing, 3 years, $16 million. Fuck. Then I said out. They were talking to Alshon. Negotiations were happening between the Colts, us, and Alshon. Then the Bears came in to retain him. Then the Vikings came in with a huge fucking contract with incentives, with security, multiple-year deal. Alshon said, nope, I'm staying with the quarterback that I want to play with in Carson Wentz, and that's it. And sometimes as a fan, you have to reach out. I mean, even if half these guys don't even watch our fucking videos, but you know what? It helps because when I critique the team, right, I don't... See, you guys think I'm attacking the team. I'm not attacking the team. It's like when you fondle the fucking Eagles front organization's balls, right? You fondle their balls. They're going to keep putting out bullshit, keep doing bullshit, making bullshit moves, right? That's what they're going to do. You keep fondling their fucking balls. That's what's going to happen. I critique the team because I want them to do better. I critique the team because, hey, what you have right now isn't good enough. We need you guys to do better. That's why you can't fall for the organization 100% for what they say, what they do, because there are going to be moves we're not going to like. There's going to be things that are like, eh. I mean, Alshon Jeffrey was like, hey, we were happy. Fans were happy we got Alshon Jeffrey. Then they saw 1 year deal, like 1 year deal, and like, you know, they're fucking pissed off. And it's just like, dude, like, let the guy just the guy literally got in trouble last year for PEDs. I mean, and you're telling me you're giving him a multi-year deal? The guy, let him prove his worth. And honestly, to be honest with you, if I was to make a new rule in the NFL right now, it would be like any player that pretty much doesn't do as they're expected or breaks the rules, breaking the law, they should only be admitted to 1 year deals. PEDs, drug use, whatever, smoking weed, I don't care what the fuck it is. Driving, intoxicated, I don't care. DUI, whatever the fuck it is. You should only get a 1 year deal. If you get in trouble by the law, you should automatically, the NFL should be giving you any team that signs you is a 1 year deal, and that's it. For whatever money you can negotiate, whatever money. But that's it. That's all you can do. I think that would be good. I think that would really, you know, it would help a lot of players. You know, it would help a lot of players get their shit together. But not even that. It'd be cheaper for a lot of teams to do it that way. But Alshon Cook took the bigger deal, didn't, whatnot. Chance Warmack, safe, cautious signing for a year deal. See if you can beat Alan Barber out of his spot. Can't bitch about that at all. But we got to point this shit out, everybody. We got to point this shit out. I know they do not watch our videos. I know that, you know, they can give a shit less. They love the fans, but they don't want to hear what we have to say. Because they're the ones making the fucking money. They're the ones that have the jobs. We're sitting here, you know, we're sitting here talking about everything, and at the same time, we have to make sure that if we don't, we have to make sure if, you know, I mean, we have to abide by anything that happens. I mean, we hype a team up, but at the same time, we know the truth behind the hype, because we know corners are weak spot right now. All right, because if you got LeGarrette Blount, whoever says if we have LeGarrette Blount that we don't, our defense doesn't matter anymore. Whoever the fuck, a lot of people have said that, and I don't know what the fuck that means. Okay, I know like defense wins games and everything. I know that like an offense. I know if the offense stays on the field longer, our defense doesn't have to do too, like, you know, it doesn't have to, you know, they still have to make stops, but they don't have to be on the field all game. I understand that. With LeGarrette Blount out there, we'll stay out there a lot longer. But I'm just saying, like, we need a defense. We can't just be like, ignore the fucking corner spot because now we have LeGarrette Blount in the offense. It's like, no. Okay, because what happens next year is LeGarrette Blount's not going to be here, and then we got to go get a fucking running back in the draft. Because there's no fucking free agents we're going to get. We're not signing another free agent running back next year unless they're fucking retarded and want to do that. That's fine. But they have a lot of ammo next year with a first-round pick plus 3 fourth-round picks. So, for a 2018 draft. So, I'm not even going to talk about the draft. It's fucking waste of time. Right now it is. But you know, you critique, the critiquing is not, it's not the worst thing. It's not negative. It's not negative at all. So when I say things like guys getting on me, like, you know, I've woken some people up that, you know, we should be a little positive now. And if you guys want to stay fucking negative, and that's fine. I mean, that's whatever. But when we win the division or we get into the fucking wild card, look, I'm still gonna be pissed if we lose in the wild card, if we lose in the playoffs, one and done, whatnot, whatever the fuck it is. I'll be pissed either way. But at least I know that, man, we came from last place in the NFC East, now surpassing and getting to the playoffs or the fucking wild card or whatnot, getting into those spots and doing something. Making some noise, that's what it is. We're making noise right now. but we're still being hated by every fucking media. Everybody's putting us down. So who gives a fuck? Who cares? Who cares? We know we don't. We know who we are. We know who we have now. It's like every player we get, you know. Can Alshon Jeffrey be the player that, you know, we need? Blah blah blah. You know, is Torrey Smith? Is he getting too old? Is he, you know, gonna take a step back? His numbers sucked last year. Like Garrett Blount, any Patriot that leaves the Patriots, any player that leaves the Patriots is fucking unsuccessful on other teams. Look at LeGarrette Blount, went to Tampa, had a good rookie year, went to Steelers, had a bad year, smoked weed, went to fucking Patriots, had a good year, went back to the Steelers, did fucking, you know, did bad, went back to the Patriots, won a fucking Super Bowl. So it's like, either way, it's just any player that we get is just Sidney Jones. Is he gonna come back healthy? Like, it's just bullshit, PR media bullshit, and that's it. So that's all I gotta say about that, guys. I'll let you guys know what's going on. So stay the fuck positive. Let's fucking do this shit. You know, critiquing is not a bad thing. So when I critique, I don't fucking put the team down. So just remember that. All right, guys, your boy Joey Shake 72 coming at you guys. See you guys later.